I read that you said your ex made you you were so stressed and you were physically sick because of that relationship.
Yeah.
Can you expound on that?
I was literally dying. Like, I thought I had something severely physically wrong with me because I kept getting sick whenever I would be around him. So anytime he would come to visit me, even when we weren't officially together anymore, like if I ever saw him, I started getting fevers, chills, body sweats, heart pain. And I would literally it felt like I had the flu. And it happened 3 times. So I was like, is he giving me something? Like, is he sick all the time? Like, I didn't know what was going on. And I literally brought it up to him and he's like, yeah, like you're allergic to me. Like your body is literally rejecting me. And he said it as a joke, but I was like, no, it's not a joke. Like it actually, my body is so sensitive to your energy because something's not right. And he knew about the article that came out too. I showed him the article. I was like, look at this. Like, I don't have a PR team or anything. I literally just woke up and someone had written that article. So that was really crazy. And I think it was also a sign for me to like really check myself because I was still with him at the time. And I was still hanging out with him at the time, I guess. And I was like, wait, like maybe I should really take this seriously because it's not healthy. My body is having this reaction to him. And then the second he would leave, I would feel fine. Like I would literally feel like totally back to normal. So I knew that something was up. And throughout that relationship too, I would get excruciating heart pain where I thought I was having a heart attack. And I would call my dad being like, I think there's something wrong with my heart. And he was like, no, you're just in the wrong relationship.
Wow.
Like you are experiencing panic attacks because your body knows that you're in a toxic situation. And I was in denial for a while because I was like, how is it possible that your body can go crazy like that? But then I posted about it on TikTok and it went viral. It got like millions of views and so many comments of the same experiences from women that have gone through that with different people that they've been with. So I was like, oh, this is really a thing.
Yeah.
Let's slow down here for a second. I really want to discuss this more. What I've learned from this conversation so far, or what I'm learning so far, is that it is very possible to physically and emotionally reject your romantic partner, which can indicate deeper issues in your relationship. Let's break it down more. To physically reject someone might look like avoiding touch, not wanting to be close, or even turning away from intimacy. And to emotionally reject someone looks like withdrawing from conversations, showing a lack of interest in your partner's feelings, or being unresponsive to their needs. This rejection can suggest that there are unsolved conflicts, a loss of connection, or a lack of compatibility. It might also indicate that one or two partners are unhappy and not fully committed to the relationship, highlighting the need for honest communication and possibly professional help to address the underlying problems. All right, let's get back to the show.
Let's take a trip down memory lane. How long were y'all together, I guess, during the duration of that? And just in general, how long were y'all together for?
We were together on and off for, I would say, 3.5 years. I think it was, 3.5 years. So it was a pretty long period of time. I was dating people. The last year we were still sort of in contact. I was dating other people and seeing other people, and I wasn't really committed to him and he wasn't committed to me, but he was still in my life. And I think even that energetic tie is still having someone there. Like it still counts as something. So he's not in my vortex anymore at all. But it was a long time for sure.
So 3 years.
Yeah.
And within that 3 years, when do you think you started noticing that change happening?
I think there were moments where my body felt very strange. I would say 2 years in, things started getting a little weird. Like I would get heart pain, chest pain. He would go out and I would get really bad anxiety about it. Like I just never really felt it was right. And then, just kind of it kind of got worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, though, we were very much, I think we were in love, but
Yeah.
I don't know from his angle.
You know, I was so curious what that looked like when I was reading the article, like as far as like what it looked like for your body to physically reject a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, are you, gaining weight? Like, are you losing weight? Yeah, obviously you described the pain that you were having. Like, what does that look like physically on your body for you to like reject? Are you, when the person touch you, you get icky feeling, itchy? like how, if you could describe that more, like how would you describe it?
I feel like it could be, I mean, for me personally, it was just the heart pain, and I would say I fluctuated in weight. I mean, there's so many things. Like, I think I was always anxious. I had a lot of anxiety. I was having nightmares a lot, which stands out to me now because I was having nightmares about the relationship, just like not sleeping well. And my body, I think, was just in constant fight or flight mode. And if I look at old pictures of myself in that relationship, I look terrible. Like, I look like I'm sick in a lot of photos. And I'm looking at myself now and I'm like, oh my God, I think I was like, my body was literally just shutting down. So you'll know, I think, especially women are very intuitive, and we know when our body is out of sync and like just energetically off. So yeah.
Do you feel like it was one-sided? Like you were given and he wasn't given as well? It was just you pouring into the relationship? Or do you feel like it was balanced?
I think he did as much as he could do for who he was. Like, I think he gave a lot and showed up as this ideal partner for me and like made me feel loved and valued. And I think hopefully he was in love with me the same way that I felt, but it didn't feel one-sided while I was in it, for sure. Like I wasn't like chasing him down to give me love or anything. He was a very affectionate person. He showed up for me and would do things for me that if I needed a favor or anything, he was there. He was a supportive partner. At that time, I could say I felt loved and appreciated, and that's what I try to focus on. Like, I'm like, no matter what I know now, I feel like he was a good partner at the time. So that's what I'm going to focus on.